Okay, okay. Let us see. I think we are now live. Great. This stream will end up onto YouTube. With that being said, aloha, kakahiaka, Miss good morning to you. Aloha, kakahiaka, ohayo gozaimasu. Sao sheng hao, and good morning to my Jams and Jellies. My name is Jelly Jaymie Jam. Welcome back to another video. Those of you on Twitch, welcome back to another stream. We are starting part 2 of our sweet Slytherin girl, Sæta Mær. Ooh. This is very cool.
Revelio.
We're going to start raiding people. We're going to start robbing as a proper Slytherin would.
Revelio.
Get used to hearing that noise. Hang on, I saw something. First years? Wait. No sign. So this is where the first years sleep? Is over here? Am I seeing that right? So I am with the first years. I'm very confused.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
But are they? Hi.
Professor Howard was carrying some pearl dust the other day. Obviously, I asked her if it would work.
I think I just came from here.
Revelio.
Yes? Oh, no, 5th year. Huh? Oh, what is that? Oh, oh, ah, level 1 lock. Interesting.
Revelio.
Is this where I came from then? First year? I guess so. Okay, interesting, interesting. Just getting a feel.
Revelio.
This place is a bit confusing. Ooh, I heard if I do something. Nothing. Really? Okay. Maybe it's this one? Excuse me. There it is. Hello. I just wanted the thing to pop up.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, Watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
I have to be nice, I have to be nice, I have to be nice.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
What's with that look I gave her?
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Okay. Alright, where's Ominous?
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today.
Heh. If I just chill by you, what goes on?
Do you think they're hiding from us?
What?
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Oh, he's such a sweetie.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Oh my god, he's so cute. Why is he so cute? He's so adorable. Oh, cute. Yes, please. Ooh, that looks delicious.
Well, I suppose. No.
This common room is so cool.
That is not helpful.
Oh, he walked right through me. And the chair. Well, I guess it's fine then.
That is not helpful. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Huh?
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Violet McDowell. Now that is a new name. Hold up. I want to explore over here too. What's over here?
Revelio.
What is up here? Oh, more locked chest. Okay. Ooh, there's a hidden chest over here. Ooh. That's cool. Excuse me. What about here?
Revelio.
Anything? No? Nothing? Okay. Well, I suppose I had my fun then. Interesting. Mermaids. Very pretty. Whoops, I broke something immediately. My bad. Heh, heh. It moved. Oh, there's my box.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at
I
Hogwarts?
want my snacks.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it.
Snacks.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Pat,
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
My character is so pretty.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
She's so cute.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Sorry, choking on chocolate. Where am I?
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Alright, Kelpie statue. This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland in Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Ah. Sorry, I am just breezing on through.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I don't know if I like that anymore.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Sorry if I'm just breezing through. What's up, nerd? How you doing? Hey, Fresh Jordan. I am doing good. How are you doing? Happy Easter. Don't mind me. I am just snacking on Belgian dark chocolate raisins.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
I'm doing good, though.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I also have some Boruto biscuits. New playthrough? Yup, I am doing a sweet I am doing a sweet Slytherin girl. Her name is Sæta Mær, which is Icelandic for sweet girl, because I am so original.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Let's see, that's cool. I've been thinking about playing Hogwarts Legacy again. You should. So my first playthrough was a good Hufflepuff. My last and most recent playthrough was the bad, evil Hufflepuff. I'm going to make this a good Slytherin girl. So all the happy endings. Sorry, I'm also petting my puppy who's right by me.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Which class should I go for first? Charms or Defense Against the Dark Arts? So pretty much, do I want to learn Levioso or Accio first?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests on the map. Which one do we want to do first, guys? Chat. Do we want to do Defense Against the Dark Arts first, or do we want to do... Oh. So we're doing Charms, or are we doing Defense? Which one we want to do first? Let's do Charms then.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Defense?
Now,
Sounds
sounds like you've
okay,
got
I can
a day
switch that.
ahead. What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out
alright,
when
we'll go
I
to
have
defense.
more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Defense. Defense. Hello? Hello? There she is.
Revelio.
And so the madness begins.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Okay.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Wish I could have studied here when
Revelio. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so sad?
Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. The statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Wow.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Hey, level up.
Obviously, the best is the dangerous plants.
Revelio.
Alright, Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain space, which I hate, truthfully.
It's not the written herbology.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
My puppy is being very cute by my chair. I don't know how I can do this at the same time, pet my dog and try to play this game. Alright, we're doing defense, right? Okay. Actually, 10 minus 2 is 8, so spider. And then 17 minus 9 is 8. 8 minus Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So Hydra? I think. Keyword is I think. See if that worked. Yep. Solid. Ooh, Jibberclaw statue. Cute.
Revelio.
That's for Reparo. Alright, we got the Wyvern Fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has the likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather, despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan. This is the most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of the Way slain by the lively knight in spite of himself.
Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we?
Not quite. Kitty, kitty, kitty. There's a chest somewhere below me.
Revelio. Revelio.
I hear it. This game is gonna drive me nuts. What? Oh wait, it's this, isn't it? There we go. Serpentine Beast Window. Although Slytherins like to think this window is somehow a tribute to their house founder, it is actually a serpentine beast coiled around a tree that extends from the mouth of the legendary Green Man.
Revelio.
I hear you. I am choosing to ignore you. Alright, are we ready? Defense.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Solid. Levioso. Easy.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh, poor Ominous. You just want to lay and rest. Alright, here we go.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised approach. So, now, well done.
Nice.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Ooh.
This can't be the first duel.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
That was fun.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I can't.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
No.
Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way.
You dueled Sebastian.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio.
Oh, there it is. Hey, come here. Alright, Hebridean Black Skeleton. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Oh, I'm very close to level 3.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
Foreshadowing.
You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Absolutely.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Revelio.
Yay. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Move. I thought there was a chest somewhere, but it's either above or below. Anywho, off to Charms.
Revelio.
Alright, the augury skeleton. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Hello, my puppy. Hi, my baby. Hi. Is it not here? Here?
Revelio.
Well, let's just do a quick checkaroo. Hi, sweetie pie. Hello. Yes, my baby, hello. Hi, sweetie. Wiggle, 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 wah. What? Yes. Hi. Hopping up on me. Hi, baby. What, you want to be in the video? Is that what you want? You want to be on my video? Oh, yes. Hi. Hi, my love. Okay, I need you to move over here. Ugh. You're so heavy. Come on. Up. Yep. Cooperate. Ugh. Heavy dog. Ugh. And I believe everybody should know Bear by now. My sweet rescue puppy. Mwah. Look at my baby. Isn't he adorable? Yeah. He's so cute, and he's heavy, and he's slipping. Alright, let me unhand you. Heavy baby. 40 pounds of pure muscle. Yes, muscle. Okay, what was I doing?
Revelio.
Charms. Yeah, sweetie. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Let us keep our heads about this. Oh, I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean.
Yeah, okay.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ah, upstairs. How do I get upstairs? Stairs? There it is.
Lumos.
Let's go, little moth. Nine.
Rebellion.
Alright, now we're going off to charms. I hear it, and I'm going to choose to ignore it.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. I sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Rebellion.
Goblins, werewolves, where were you?
The Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio.
Wish I could see what Hogwarts
Where did you get your dragonhide blood?
Revelio.
Hello. Alright, let's go. What you need, my love?
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Nice.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
This should be fun.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, excellent control there. That's it! Very good!
Solid.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Solid 50.
There we go.
Solid.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
Quite impressive. Let us see this. Phew.
And now to be just a bit rude. Ah, not rude enough.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Looks like we got a rematch. Summoner's Court tied. Alright. Let's do this again.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I wonder what would happen if we tied again. Would it just get progressively harder?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Hit.
There we go.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out a good timing. Oh, too much, too much, too much, too much. Stay! Ugh.
Splendid!
Barely. I forgot to let go.
Here we go.
Oh dear.
Yes!
Nicely done.
Am I not on it?
Let us see this.
Okay.
That is how it's done.
Oh, too much, too much, too much, too much.
Oh,
wait.
that was an execution.
What happened to Natty's? Did I miss it? How did it end up over there? I'm so confused.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Thanks. I stopped paying attention.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Okay.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Wagadu.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
A word,
you'd
if
be
you
using
would.
it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
Teddy,
My brother
hello.
William would tell you
I'm
not to be
watching
so humble
WrestleMania,
and
so
to
we'll be
trust your
looking hard.
abilities.
All right, thank you. I hope you
Then
enjoy
again,
WrestleMania.
he
Happy
tends to be
Halloween.
overconfident in
I'm
his.
so dumb. Happy Easter.
Well,
Why
better
did I
see
say
to my
happy
charms
Halloween?
homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay.
Revelio.
I believe there's. Yep, there it is. Gotcha. Solid. All right. Alright, now let's fix some appearances. Charms, Professor Gloves, Black Leather Gloves, Hogwarts, Regalia Gloves, Dark Arts Gloves, and Legendary Gloves. Let's go with no gloves because it is like summer turning into fall. Bless you, dog. Nope. 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 Thank you. Nope. 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 Okay, what do we got? Heh. Okay. What do we got? Weasley after class and crossed wands. Let's do that one. and check out our map real quick. We got side quests. Crossed wands. And flying off the shelves. Okay, the only downside to this is I have to walk everywhere now. Stop eating the shoe. Sorry, he's chewing on a shoe.
Revelio.
Two cookies simply because you had one victory over Salad. He never backs down from a fight.
Where are you? Oh.
Revelio.
Specific, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year. If you can believe, Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster.
Revelio.
Okay. Moving on. You know what? I really should save. I should.
Revelio.
Again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peeves will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
Okay, you finish.
No. No.
Revelio.
Alright, haunted toilets. Sorry, haunted toilets. Unless in dire straits, it is probably best to avoid this particular toilet as it is allegedly one of Peeve's favorite pranking spots.
Revelio.
Alright, Lachlan the Lanky. This statue depicts the wizard Lachlan the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself for what precisely no one knows. I feel that. Alright, map of Argyllshire. This map depicts Argyllshire, a region in Scotland which contains the Hebrides, the native home of the Hebridean black dragon.
My life is behind me. I promise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Revelio. Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's
Hi.
just over there.
Hi.
Leviosa.
Thank you.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
No. Looks like I am in need to change.
Can I
Hello,
help you?
Lucan. Nice. Let's just save real fast. And after this, we will do the, after we do this side quest, I'll probably call a stream. What else is there? Ah. Something I can't access yet, that's fine. Alright, Lucan. What do we got?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I hope so.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
That's all you've got?
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Sebastian went in for the kill there.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Guess I can't go out there yet. Nothing to say to me?
Next time you need a partner for Crossed Wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
I won't. Where are the sword losers?
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Sure. Alright, what do we got next? Ah. Let's do this one, and then we'll get to Weasley. I won't start that quest, but I will finish this one. This one is easy enough. It's just a bunch of Accio-ing. Speaking of Accio-ing, there are some pages I can snag. And then hopefully next stream, later today, is going to be 444 Hogsmeade. I don't like that.
I really have made a mess of it.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Oh, did you hear about the new spell we're learning in charm?
Hang on.
I can't wait. You know it's gonna be a laugh with Ronan.
Whoa. I must do my phone.
Revelio.
There it is.
Revelio.
Okay. There's another flying one in there. Okay.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio! This must be Cressida's diary.
Okay.
I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day, that is, until Garrus splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. I had to empty my entire cauldron and start over again. He is such a menace. He thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupted Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Arboroth Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. That sounds good. Un momento, por favor. I am checking something and it is important. Hang on. Okay. Okay, moving on. Okay, sorry.
Revelio.
Hello. It's above me.
Revelio.
Alright, the sickly stairs. Ugh, too fast. Alright, the old librarian. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students, was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Mood.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
But first, just need to make sure I'm not missing anything here.
Revelio.
Too much dragon meal on your
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Back into another circle. Thank you.
Revelio.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. down we go. Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restrictions section, and Cressida Bloom seems to think of the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. That might be a stretch. Just a bit. Alright, Cressida is...
Revelio.
Here.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Woohoo! Okay, moving on. Oh, like dumb. Don't like that. Nope. Okay. Map. Quest. Okay. Map. Oh, close by. We can walk.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Let me out.
Revelio.
Just curious where I am. Heh.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Frog Choir. Here perch the slimy yet symphonic frogs that comprise the Hogwarts Frog Choir. These magical amphibians can sing in 6-part harmony and hold a pitch better than most humans. Let me hear you. I love it.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. close. Revelio.
Alright. Werewolf Saga Tapestries. The set of tapestries tells the tragic tale of a witch bitten by a werewolf. She chose to flee from her home to protect her infant daughter and her husband. Rumor has it the daughter fell asleep to the howl of a wolf for years thereafter. Wow.
Revelio.
Sleeping Dragon Statue. The Hogwarts motto, Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus, means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken. It may be tickled to absolutely no effect.
Revelio.
Leave me be.
Okay. Let us try to get out of here. Sorry, ADHD.
Revelio.
Alright, Urn of Ashes. This particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription, Pioneer in Dragon Taming should not have started with a Hungarian horntail. I just need one more.
I think it's for the
Goblin artifact. Horns like this were used by goblins during the 1612 Goblin Rebellion to rally troops and generally annoy witches and wizards. This horn was discovered in the aftermath of the rebellion behind the Hogshead Inn with a wedge of gorgonzola stuffed inside, presumably to mute it. Yay!
Revelio.
Alright, flattened armor. This set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Alright, broken broom. This broken broom belonged to Celine Wartnaby and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. Alright, Three Sister Spells. The Three Sister Spells are said to be a tribute to three similarly named, beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over a glen in Argyllshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen, way across the highlands. When they are rung in the castle, locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years. Solid.
Revelio.
Alright, Wooden Cat. This wooden statue bears the likeness of Panker Dawn, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion.
I don't like how flying.
Revelio.
Alright, scorch marks. Allegedly the location of the first known instance of an arguably successful casting bombarda. Date unknown, caster unidentifiable. Did I make it back? I did. Yeah.
Revelio. Revelio.
Alright, History of Magic Windows. This set of stained glass windows features Merlin, the four Hogwarts founders, and various other witches, wizards of the ages. Ah. Forget it.
Revelio.
Okay. Actually, can I go in? It changed shape. That's cool. I heard the sound effect. Wow. It's kind of cool. Interesting. Okay, dokay. I've been on for far too long. Alright, this stream will end up onto YouTube. With that being said, thank you all so very much for watching today's video. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see from me next. Consider subscribing, being part of the Pantry, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. My name is Jaymie Jam, and I will see you all in the next video. Those of you in Twitch, I might be on later today, so be on the lookout. And I hope to see you guys in the next stream. Mahalo, aloha, hui ho. Alright, bye everybody.